Hi, and welcome to the Balanced Body podcast series. I'm Amy Alpers from the Pilates Center in Boulder, Colorado. We're talking about breathing and how the Pilates method is designed to really facilitate your breath. And we're working on some exercises today on the mat, and specifically rolling exercises. If you have a chance to read Return to Life, you'll see in that book that Joseph Pilates really talks a lot about rolling and how rolling is very specifically designed to cleanse the lungs. It's the entire intention. Once again, we're working on that exhale phase. We're very much trying to get the lungs emptied on the exhale so that when you refill, you fill with a lot more oxygen. And then we're trying to circulate all that oxygen for what he would call the internal shower. So the rolling exercises are really key for several reasons. They cleanse the lungs. They also enable the suppleness of the spine. That can be a slower process for people, but that's a big, big point here. We're trying to make the spine very supple, very shock absorbent, very, very full of oxygen. So a lot of the oxygen we're trying to build into the system, we really need to get it to be absorbed into the bones to help the bones heal a lot. So this can be an exercise or a series of exercises that's not necessarily available to everyone if they have spinal injuries or they have osteoporosis, but eventually we like to feel that we're headed in this direction if we can't be there right away. So we're going to look at rolling like a ball first. Okay, so just relax shins and knees and ankles and pull the heels right in, and we go. Inhale, so you roll through the lungs and then you push the air out. The exercise is designed to really whoosh through you and get rid of that air. All the way down maybe to some new places in your spine and your lungs you haven't gotten to yet. Right? And one of the things that people often do to modify this exercise, which can be a good idea, so when you come back up this time, April, we're going to just let you relax your position a little bit and take hold of your ankles so we can open the position up a little bit. And this is more in an effort to find, if you need to, a little more freedom in the spine so that you can get that rolling to be a little smoother. So we'll do a couple here. Sometimes we might even hold the back of the thighs and allow the legs to kick. If we're still working on the phase, that's where spinal tension and spinal hardening is in the way of the breath. But eventually, we really like to get that movement to come all the way in. Once again, thighs on the chest. Cross the wrists if you can, so you're squeezed in here, and then that breath is really what you're working on. So you inhale, and then that deep exhale, you'll find it actually is focused directly at that lumbar area and really, really helping to support it. Okay, so now we're going to try the open leg rocker. Similar idea. Once again, we're trying to, let's have you move forward a little bit so we don't lose you. Good, and then we'll same idea, we're rolling through the spine, we're exhaling. So each version of the rolling exercises does affect the spine and the breath a little differently, and that's what we want. Lots of changes in there. You can try also making it a little more difficult. You bring the legs together, even flexing the feet, even holding the toes. Each one of these requires and challenges the breath a little bit more. So as you come up, deep exhale now, squeeze, that's the way. Last one, and deep squeeze, you got it. And then let's show you the seal. Okay, so the seal, the hands come under. It's a little more relaxed position, sometimes easier for some people. And again, you roll through every vertebra and exhale. Pull those abdominals in, lift, and find your deep exhale. And it's the deep exhale right here that will stabilize that last moment as well. So you'll find out if you got it or not. Let's do one more time. Big inhale, deep squeeze. Good. Now, to challenge that a little farther, you can add the claps, which just mean you have to breathe in a little longer, that same sort of suspended breath we've looked at in a few other exercises. So you come on up, you have to stay up there, and then exhale, you have to get this deep squeeze longer, longer, longer. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Last time, feel like you're suspended up there and not posed. You're suspended. That's right. And exhale, release and rest. Very nice. So that's a few of the rolling exercises. Obviously, roll up, roll over, jackknife. So many movements in Pilates that articulate the spine and push and pull the breath. But these very specific ones use gravity and a little more force and really, really can help you cleanse the lungs in a way that none of the other exercises can quite do as powerfully. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you at the next podcast.